Hey everybody, it's Tracy Longo, and today we're going to show you the GluBoost GluDry Pinpoint Plus Extender Kit. First of all, I want to show you what's in the GluDry Pinpoint Plus Extender Kit when you get it. First thing you'll see is the actuator cap. This is the black cap that's going to replace the white one that is on your existing accelerator bottle. And this is the tubing that will plug into the black cap. So what we need to do is we've got to take off the cap that's existing on there for standard spraying. And I like to try to grab it with my hands. A lot of times 50% of it I can pull it off, but if not, your hands are slippery, you can grab a screwdriver very carefully, kind of go around the top, and you'll notice it pops right off like that. Just set that aside and then grab the new one and make sure you point it away from you and just lightly rest it on top of the stem. Now we're going to turn it upside down. This is very important, and make sure you point the hole away from you. And you're going to do a quick hit on the desktop like that, and you're seated. You're all good to go now. Now we can take the red tubing, gently hold the back of the actuator cap, pop it in there, and we're all set and ready for Pinpoint Accelerator. This really gives you a lot of freedom to move in many different areas that you normally would never be able to do. So you're able to push with this button, but guide with the tubing exactly where you want to go without spraying the whole inside of a guitar, the whole part of a headstock. And as you can see, it's very pinpointed, and it's going to have a little more pressure, so it'll actually get into crevices a little easier than a standard pump or aerosol from up close. I got a couple guitars here with the backs off, and what we have here is obviously you have a hole that you need to get into here to put something like I have already done from this 1800s parlor guitar. This is a cleat, it's a spruce cleat. It's new, I'll age it later, but I wouldn't want to spray accelerator all inside there if putting the cleat in here. So what I have here is the same kind of cleat that I put in before I finished it off. And so you make sure it's the proper size, and it's going to fit onto the crack that you're going to use it on. And this will work for any kind of guitar. We're talking polyester finish, polyurethane finishes, lacquer finishes. If you're going to come in from the inside, it really gives you a good way to get a good grip and a good tight seal with those cleats, which keeps the crack from spreading apart or coming apart in the future. And as you can see, I wouldn't be able to get a bottle of any accelerator inside there. And even though these cans are thinner, I still wouldn't be able to get that bottle in there. So having this pinpoint system, you can see from the outside, and obviously I won't be able to have my hand on that side from the other, but you can pinpoint exactly where you need to go. You'll be able to feel around in there or use a mirror, and you can see right there, I'm able to pinpoint it exactly where that cleat would be. Now on this one, this is my little Frankenstein guitar. This is nothing I'm ever going to fix. I just take it around and show at seminars different parts of a guitar so they can see the insides and, you know, what the braces are and what the X brace looks like, spruce top, all that kind of fun stuff. But I want to use it as an example of a kind of a dreadnought style guitar. So this is what I'm going to do. I have my actuator on the top, I have my tubing, and I'm going to keep the bottle outside the guitar, and I'm just going to feel where I need to put the accelerator. By doing it this way, gives me a lot of freedom. So let's say I do have a clamp already there and I got to move around different areas, or maybe I have a brace that's loose and I just got some glue right into that brace. By doing it this way, I can come back in, nail exactly where I want to go. Like if I was re-gluing this brace or it had a little crack in it, or if I want to get into the bridge plate or some of the bridge pin areas, this is really the way to go. I'm not sloshing it all around inside the guitar, hoping it's going to hit its target. The point is you want to be able to nail exactly where you have the glue, make sure it's going to dry, and not have a big mess afterwards. Another cool thing too is you can spray some accelerator in there ahead of time, and then you can come back to the exact area where you sprayed and then apply your cleat, or maybe even apply a clamp that has a cleat attached to it, and you'll be able to pinpoint exactly where you want it. Trying to do that ahead of time with a bottle, as you can see, you're shooting blind again. and trying to do that and hoping that you're going to get the right spot, or maybe you had a previous glue there, you're just hit and miss. It's not going to go to the target area. That's the most important part that we're stipulating on this pinpoint accuracy that you can use with this tubing. So if I had a crack up here in the top and I would put a cleat on there, I can get exactly where I want to go and not have to worry about missing it, shooting it, having a big fog coming out of the sound hole. It's really important. Precision and professionalism. And that's what this gives you with the GluDry Pinpoint Plus Extender Kit by GluBoost.